Hey friends, I hope you are doing well. So today, I just want to share something very personal that has honestly been affecting my mindset this past couple of months. And to be honest with you, I can't even say that I'm fully over it yet. I am still trying to work on it. I think this is something very dangerous for young creators, especially creators who are ambitious and always want to grow in their career. But at the same time, life is not always easy financially. And I know some of you are probably wondering, what exactly is he trying to say? So, let me explain. I think some of you have already experienced this before. You have equipment that helps you create your work. Maybe it's a camera, a lens, or even a computer. And deep down, you know it's not perfect setup for the level you want to reach, but it's what you can afford right now. Then one day, you meet creators using cameras that are far beyond yours. Even worse, they are using exact camera you dream about every single day. And slowly, something dangerous starts happening in your mind. You stop appreciating what you have. You start comparing your camera to theirs. You start feeling like your camera is not good enough. And when you are not financially able to upgrade, you slowly begin losing motivation to even create. Because your focus shifts from what can I create with this camera to imagine what I could create if I had that camera. And honestly, that's exactly what happened to me. So let me share my experience. For those who don't know, I use the Sony A7 Mark III for most of my projects. And honestly, it's still a beautiful camera. If you know this camera, then you already know how powerful and reliable it is. In fact, I am even planning to make a full video talking about it. But as a cinematographer and someone who wants to keep growing creatively, there are still some limitations I personally feel with it. Things like 8-bit color, limited flexibility in color grading, dynamic range in certain situations, and many more small things. But despite all of that, this camera has helped me so much. Even right now, it's still the camera I used to create. And the truth is, I already knew those limitations before buying it. But because of my budget at the time, I didn't really have another choice. And honestly, I was still very happy to finally own my first serious camera. Now here is where the problem started. Recently, I worked on a project where the company brought in their own cinema cameras. And wow, those cameras were amazing. Honestly, during those couple of weeks, I was really happy using them. I enjoyed shooting with them, I enjoyed taking photos with them, and as a cinematographer who truly loves filmmaking, it was honestly an exciting experience. I wish I could show you some footage I captured using them, but unfortunately I'm not allowed to using it in my personal content. But trust me, the image quality was incredible. One of the cameras we used was the Canon C300 Mark II. If you've ever used that camera, you already know what I'm talking about. It's a beast. But after spending almost 2 weeks using those cameras, something slowly changed in my mind. I started looking at my camera differently. Suddenly, my Sony A7 Mark III started feeling small in my eyes. I started comparing. I started overthinking. I started feeling frustrated. And the hardest part, I wasn't even financially ready to upgrade. So I found myself stuck between wanting more but needing to appreciate what I already have. And honestly, that mindset can destroy your creativity if you are not careful. Because at the end of the day, a better camera can help. But creativity, storytelling, consistency, and vision matter more than gear alone. And I think sometimes as creators we forget that. We spend so much time chasing better gear that we slowly stop appreciating the journey we are already on. And honestly, that's dangerous. Because some of the best stories, photos, and film were not created because of expensive cameras. They were created because of someone had a vision, So right now, I am trying to train my mindset again, to appreciate what I have, to focus more on creativity, and to trust that when the right time comes, upgrading will happen naturally, not because of pressure, not because of comparison, but because I am truly ready. And maybe some of you watching this right now are going through the same thing. Maybe you feel limited by your camera. Maybe you compare your work too much. Maybe social media is making you feel behind. But trust me, don't let comparison steal your creativity. Use what you have. Master it. Create with it. Grow with it. And when the time comes, you will upgrade. So I just want to ask you guys, have you ever gone through something similar? Maybe with camera, equipment, or even life in general? Let me know in the comment. I would really love to hear your experiences. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.